Rise and grind, and welcome to Java&Jugs, your hot topic morning show. I'm Ryan, one of your hosts, and it's time to wake up and smell the sanctimony. This morning, we're checking out one of Erika Kirk's first public speeches since her husband Charlie's passing. And it's got everyone asking the same question. Was it heartfelt or rehearsed? Plus, it's Indigenous Peoples Day, otherwise known as Columbus Day, because nothing says exploration like showing up uninvited to someone's home and stealing it. So let's bring the snark. I've got my team behind the scenes. And look, the magic of technology, beautiful faces in the places. Hello, lovely ladies. How are we today?
Hello,
I am
hello.
great.
Quick reminder, Hot
Good.
Topic is an entirely different show.
That's right. That is right. But it's next. So if you stick around, there's more fun after this. So I would love to ask you guys, how was your weekend? Just tell me. It sounds like everybody's going through some stuff. So how are you?
I survived.
Okay.
about
well,
it.
that's-
I survived.
I mean, is that promising? I'm not really sure. Is that- What about you, AJ? How are you?
Weekend? Oh, sorry.
My weekend was pretty decent. Saturday we didn't do a whole lot, so that was good. And then Sunday, I did do a whole lot. Yeah, phone calls and lots of work on my computer. Breaking the Sabbath because I'm a sinner, of course. And then I was on Maya's show last night. Oh my god, that was so much fun. That was like a great end to the weekend.
Awesome.
Hell
Excellent.
yeah.
What about you, Jess? You said you sounded like you had something to say about your weekend.
It is Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend, and to me, that really just means that I get to have stuffing. That's about it. I made box stuffing yesterday and a chicken, and we had a lovely Thanksgiving dinner, and that is essentially where the Thanksgiving stops for me. Is pretty much just at the food. I do enjoy food.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And also, I keep forgetting you Northerners get Thanksgiving a whole month early, which compared to us, we
do.
do it a month late from your perspective. But yeah, I want pumpkin pie. I'm so hungry, folks.
Yeah.
It's all
I don't
about the
give a-
food for me too.
I don't give a lick about Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Thanks for giving me your land day. But if there's some pumpkin pie to be had, it's going down.
Food. It's an
Be
entirely
honest, I
holiday.
am not a pumpkin or sweet potato. I might get like one piece, but I'm not really a pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie fan. I'd rather just have it like plain without the crust. It's just the crust that I don't like with it. I don't know, but yeah.
Like the dry, crispy crust, is it just too much?
And I make a pretty good crust. I put like pecans in it and stuff, but I just don't like it with the sweet potato and the filling. I just like it plain.
Yeah,
That's just
sweet
me.
potato, not so much. I like. Did you know that at least here in the U.S., our pumpkin pie filling isn't made with
Yeah,
pumpkin?
it's like squash.
Oh,
Some
is
kind
it
of
for real?
squash or something. Yeah, it's a squash. Yeah, it's a carton squash, but it's not pumpkin.
I still
Yes.
love it. It's just made of lies.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I did not know that. Whatever it
And
is.
next time you need some stuffing, dressing, whatever, you can contact me, Jess. I can make you some from scratch.
Did you just
Yes.
say that if anyone needs stuffing?
Yes,
Yeah,
stuffing.
my
Well, we
God.
call it dressing,
Somebody
all
clip it.
kinds. Just let
Somebody
me
clip
know
it.
and I can. Yeah. I do not mind making you any dressing or pumpkin pie.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
there's options? Pumpkin pie? Oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay, we might have to do
Yeah.
like a dinner. Like we'll do a potluck or something. It'll be great.
Yes. We do. Yes, I will
I bring
definitely
mashed
let you know.
potatoes. It's all about the mashed
Okay.
potatoes for me.
Hey, as
I
long
love
as they're
mashed
homemade,
potatoes.
that's good for
Oh yeah,
me. Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Wait,
I'm one of those bad people who don't mind the potato flakes. I got kind of hooked on those when I know it was weird, but I was pregnant and I couldn't eat much, and it was one of the few foods that like I could make in under a minute basically if you just throw it in the microwave with some butter and water. I was able to survive because I had hyperemesis, so I was throwing up constantly.
When
So
I
Okay.
used
so I'm just
to,
a little impartial, but that's the only reason why it saved my life. Those damn potatoes.
We'll let
when
it
I used
slide
to work,
then.
oh yeah, when I
I
used to
know.
work at
First
the
thing in the
soup
morning.
kitchen, November cookout. Yep, look at you. Yep, November cookout. Look at you.
Barbecue the damn turkey.
It's my
Oh,
birthday in
I love
November.
smoke. That's all I do is smoke turkeys. I can't have regular turkey no more. Hello,
Maya.
beautiful
Oh my God.
goddess. Yeah.
Sorry, me and this camera just ain't getting along.
Well, you
It's
look
always one
beautiful.
thing, it's
We couldn't
another.
tell.
Yes, as always, though.
As always, stunning.
Yes,
Well, she
yes.
is the goddess of. Wait, what's the title? What is the title,
I'm
kid?
the goddess of all things awesome, but the
Oh,
head
well, yes, you,
goddess.
yes.
De la
And
team.
also, how was your weekend?
No, no.
You didn't even ask me.
I have not had that
We
Look
much
at
did
you
it to
got
coffee.
it.
everybody else. Okay, in fairness, we didn't do it to me and Ryan because we have the buttons. So here's Ryan up close and personal.
Are you sure you're going to do that? My weekend was okay. I've y'all know I had a heck of a week last week. I told you that there was some
Yeah.
health stuff going on. So I've basically been like nursemaid for the past week, but things are looking up. I'm just
Same as
tired,
this.
like on that calm down. But
Yes.
thankfully things are good. So
Okay.
Our lady of the woke bitches. Is that
Absolutely.
why
Yes.
it is?
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, I love that. That's perfect. Oh, Our Lady of the Woke Bitches. Oh, Ember, did you
Yes.
tell us how was your weekend?
I survived.
Oh, that's right.
And
That was
Yeah,
how
Yeah,
it
that
was.
was yeah.
she
Enough.
woke up this
Made it.
morning.
So I did a debate review with Mark Reed over at his channel. We had Leo Filius over. It was Leo's debate against Kent Hovind from 3 years
Yeah.
ago, and it was
Oh.
fucking hilarious.
was
Oh, we're
good.
doing a part 2 this coming weekend because they only got through their first rebuttals. But it was so funny. It was probably the most fun I've had in the last 48 hours.
Awesome.
Leo's a great guest.
When you can catch him, he's been really, really busy. Weirdly, having an agricultural job when there's a sudden employee crisis, you get
Oh,
busy.
yeah. There's that.
Yeah. Is he? I don't know. Is it a soybean field? We have a surplus of soybeans, so we need a lot of
Corn, I
people
believe,
to.
but I may have missed something. I've been known to do that.
I'm just being a bitch. Don't mind me. We need a
You
lot
are
of
the
people to
woke
pick
bitch,
those and eat
though.
those.
You are the woke. You are the queen of the wokies. A goddess of the woke.
That's
Okay,
right.
so apparently somebody thought this was Matt's channel. That's what they were asking. Why
I'm
was it
curious
Matt?
which Matt? Like,
Matt, who
Yeah.
the
Only
hell
matter
cares?
was Dilla
Oh.
Honey, and this is not the atheist. This is not the line.
I'm not sure what Matt they mean, but
Probably Matt Delahanty, I'm guessing.
That's what
I
I'm
guess-
thinking, but he's never been on the Daily Atheist Morning Show. Not
I
even
know.
as a guest, I don't think.
where's our money, Matt?
In
No,
the first
this.
version.
Yeah.
No,
Pay
Are
us.
you bringing
He
people over
mentioned
to our stream? Thank you. We
Yes.
appreciate it.
in Chris's
Chris-
holiday commercial, he mentions that Matt Dillahunty's getting, the Golden Satan Award for something or other. And
Right.
then he says afterwards that he thought about inviting both Matt and Seth Andrews to come remake the commercial so they can actually cameo in
That
it.
would be funny.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Oh,
It
that
would
be
be,
great.
yeah.
You should reach out and ask. There's no harm in asking.
Asking.
Worst case scenario, he might not even see it, but he might
Yeah.
email you back and say, "Sure, give me the lines, bitch."
I mean, Mandisa is a good friend of his, and they communicate.
Yeah.
So, and
Mm.
I'm putting her in the mix too. Let me stop.
Throwing her name around.
Make it work.
I know.
Oh,
Let me
Mandisa
stop.
secretly
Promise.
connects every part of the atheosphere. Like every single person knows and trusts Mandisa. Everyone.
Everyone knows Mandisa. If you don't, something's wrong with you.
Something
Kelly,
wrong with
Did
you.
you tell us how your weekend was, Kelly?
I did not.
Why
I
didn't
had-
you? Are
Oh,
you hiding
come on
something?
up.
Because you didn't ask me.
Oh, is that what it is? I think you might be hiding something.
We did
I might
the
be hiding
thing.
something. Okay.
Tell us the
So
thing.
Friday afternoon, I'm getting ready to leave for work. I get the notification, production is canceled. Woo. But before then, I did the hot topics, and then I also was in a TikTok stream where we did debate a couple of religious people. So I'm kind of doing
Oh,
that
that's
now.
right.
Yeah. I don't know how long it's gonna go. And then I did an interview with the Atheist Republic of South Africa. That was Saturday. Then Sunday I met with the atheist group in Ann Arbor, which is a town like 45 minutes outside of Detroit. I talked with them, and then I had my first YouTube video came out yesterday afternoon, and that's my weekend. So that was it in a
So
nutshell.
you've been a busy little beaver. I can't wait to watch some of that.
Yeah, it was about 30-minute video. It was not that long. I might do a little longer next time, but I didn't want to overwhelm everybody.
No,
How did
30
you
is
get
30 is
TikTok
kind of
launch?
the
If
30
it
is kind
wasn't
of the sweet
good,
spot. You want to, if it's a video, like not a live stream, but a video, you want to keep it between 20 to 30.
it was a live stream. It was a live stream.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
How was
or
the
over
TikTok
4
live?
hours.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Though some of the religious people had me want to slap them.
It gets pretty crazy over on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's
Though I
a little
don't think
more
I'm
out
gonna
of
be
control.
on the person's stream anymore. They said something kind of pissed me off after the show, so I won't be on their stream anymore. I'll do figure out how to do something else. But
As you should.
yeah,
As you should.
yeah,
We support you.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Kelly's going to be on my show in December. So
Yes, December 7th. I
Okay.
will be on Bad Science
Fun.
Sunday. I'm
Oh,
excited for that.
fun.
Yes.
Fun.
How was the show last night? I feel so absolutely terrible, but I am going to watch the replay. How was your Bad Science Sunday last night?
I think I broke my co-host.
Yeah. Weasel was
AJ.
broken.
But
Yeah.
AJ was there last night. She was amazing. I think she had fun.
I had so much fun. I don't think Weasel had fun, but I did.
Or you.
I thought he was gonna cry at some point.
Oh,
So,
dear.
I do a show called Bad Science Sunday. We have different guests every week, and AJ was there yesterday helping us explain how decalcifying your pineal gland can help you ascend to higher levels, dimensions. Oh,
And-
but
Not entirely
you
wrong.
have to something quantum field.
Oh,
Yeah, like put it out into the quantum fields. Like you gotta connect your heart with your pineal gland,
I see.
and like together it creates a tower that releases that into the universe. Apparently,
If you connect your heart to your pineal gland, you will die.
yeah, probably. Yeah, I
I'm
would think
like-
so.
Never mind all the brain damage resulting from moving your pineal gland or transplanting your heart to your skull.
Oh yeah, maybe don't do either of
no,
those.
no. It's bypassing all the BS that you don't need, Ember. You just don't understand.
It's a spiritual
You-
connection.
Yeah.
You
As
have
are
to
all things.
manifest. Okay, it's all about manifesting with your thoughts, with your intentional thoughts. You have to manifest your future and your understanding.
Yeah. Oh, and that's why none of us have anything we truly want, because we're not manifesting properly.
Yeah.
But
Your
for the
nervous
low,
system
low
is an
price
antenna.
you know, of whatever
If
it is
you-
he's asking for, Jordan will tell you how to make all your wishes and dreams come true. Big bags of cash is falling out of the sky. And we have proof. He won't tell you what it is, but there's proof. It's out there.
Yeah,
Bro.
I
they
believe it.
tell you what you need to do, like put it out into the quantum fields and all that, but they don't tell you how. Like, I'm sure you have to
Oh.
pay for
No,
it.
you have to pay for that.
Of course you have to pay for it.
It's funny because
free.
after the show,
So-
my YouTube feed was filled with pineal gland decalcifying shit. And I was like, oh my God.
They said, we know what you like.
I hate when they
This
do
is
that.
why
Like,
I
God,
have,
you really
like-
be listening to what I'm doing.
Yeah, this is why rather than trolling with my alt account, I have all that crazy stuff just filtered over there. Yeah, my real science and my fake science.
Good morning, everybody. To everybody we haven't greeted. Equus, Kyle Rad.
Thank you, Equinox.
Great to see everybody. Chris George.
Hello, everyone.
And I do want to say what
I love you
Kip
all.
said. Hold on, a little while ago.
Oh, what did he say?
Let me pull it
I'm
up.
scrolling. Is it this one? When you get invited to BSS
Yes.
Valentine's Sunday, that's how you know
Yes, I
he's
finally made it.
I made it twice. What does that mean?
You've
Oh,
had
you're
multiple
big
made it,
now.
and I've not made it once. My goodness
You
gracious.
have. You were there
Oh,
one
God.
December.
no.
Ryan was there. She just won't stay up for me anymore. Amber, how many
I can't
times?
keep it up.
How
And
you
if
think
you
I'm
want to
feeling?
keep
I
it
still
up,
got
head
to
on
go to
over
work
to
tonight.
wait, wrong stream. Never mind.
Amber, how
I
many
think
times
I've
have you
been
been
there
on my
3 or
show?
4 times, something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
been a while.
Memorial Day was the last time.
I'd love to
Well,
see
aside
Dade
from
on your show.
when I was
I would
supposed
love
Hey, that
to
would
see
be
Dade on my
nice.
show.
Yeah.
I've
Excuse you?
never seen Dade up past 8:00, and we started at 9:30. So I am hesitant to ask them to come on. But I would love to have Dade. Like, man, I feel like I will have nothing against you ladies, but I stream with you a lot. And I feel I will have made it if I can get Dade on my show. He is amazing.
I know.
It's true. I got to hang out with him at Brooklyn Lou the Skeptic did an open,
Oh,
Ask an Atheist Anything stream, and theists wouldn't come talk to him. They were afraid. And so Dade and I got on and kept him company for a minute, and it was hilariously fun.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got an
When-
amazing personality.
When
He
I make it
does,
to
yeah.
when I make it to 500, I'm gonna invite him on my show. I love his stuff.
Wait, you're not at
Excuse me?
500 yet?
I've seen him
Wait, what?
come on our stuff, but I've
I
never
didn't get
seen
you to
anything that he's
500.
done. I don't feel I
Oh,
feel guilty now.
guys.
How is this
How many people
possible?
here? Guys, okay, there's 28 of you. I need all of you to run over to Ways to Human. Just put it in your browser at Ways to Human. And it'll pop up AJ. Just sub. God.
Yes, right
Yeah.
now.
No, we support one
No, don't
another.
stop,
all right.
Yeah, we
Link
in
the
definitely. Yes.
And then head back
Every-
over here. But no, we
every
support each
member
We
other.
also
of
want
the
to get
group.
Jesse's close to 1,000. Let's get
Yeah,
it to
Nicola.
1,000 as well.
Yes.
I want to get to
Every
100.
member-
So
Oh,
Every
Kelly.
member of the
Aw.
group.
I just started though. I'm at 72, I think. But I just started at my first video. So I'm
We'll
not really
get you there.
complaining, but get to 100. So subscribe
The
to me.
first
as well.
Everybody's
100 are
links
the
are in-
hardest.
Everyone's
Yeah.
links are in the description. There, I
people
said the
to
whole
just bite her.
sentence.
Did you get anybody from last night, AJ? 434.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah.
We'll get you there.
Look at you
We
there.
just got to keep
Thank
plugging.
you. Oh, there it is. Thank
And if
you.
you want to, nope, sorry. That's
Nope.
a different.
We already know.
I left the
Really gonna be
space.
like, you
Wrong
owe me
shot.
for all this. Really gonna charge you pretty soon.
No,
Brent
no,
should pay
Brent
us.
thanks me because when people use his code, he gets a commission. That's what
Or
his
send us some
sponsorship
free
deal
product. I'll
It's
take a free
support.
product as well. I'm just saying.
is.
All right.
You need to get your own code, Amber.
For real.
Why don't you? Why don't you?
Then I'd be a
sponsored?
capitalist and not a pirate.
Oh.
Something like that. I don't know. I just work here.
All right. Well, beautiful ladies, shall we?
All right, we were gonna do a
dive
thing,
into our
weren't we?
topic? since it's been oh shoot, 23 minutes. I love it. I love that we've been having a conversation, just kind of catching up with what happened over the weekend. But maybe, just maybe, we should get into Miss Erika Kirk and what's been going on in her little influencer world nowadays,
If we must.
if we must. So,
It's like talking to you guys are like so much more entertaining well, fun than Kirk's widow. But yeah, let's do that.
Maya. Oh, I love it. I just love it. Okay, so this is the first, I don't know if you want to call it speech, or I really don't know what you would call this. It didn't feel as though it was like a memorial talk
Mhm.
or discussion. It just felt like something rehearsed and
Yeah.
almost like an infomercial where she was peddling her wares. Oh,
I love Amber.
Amber.
I'm trying to get it to work on the fly.
Yeah, but that's fitting. Yeah. Okay.
I can do this. I can probably maybe do this.
Okay, I thought that was fitting.
Oh,
as well.
there you go.
Okay, so I put this on 1 1/4 speed because if we go too fast, I feel like you might miss some of her behaviors, or we might have to stop it in slow speed at some points and just watch it in regular.
You know, that is actually really fitting. And I think Amber hit the nail on the head with that money following thing. That's the only thing missing from the speech. Pity me, give me money.
That's what I took away from it. That it didn't give grieving wife and mother, in my opinion. And maybe I'm just a bit jaded because I don't like her husband and what he stood for. So that might be part of it as well. I'm open to hearing where my bias might be.
No, I was thinking about it today as I was driving away with coffee, because the right is tearing her apart as well.
Are they?
Ooh.
Yeah. Believe it or not, Fuentes was the first.
Oh,
Yeah,
not Nick Fuentes, the guy who
Not
hated
Nick.
Charlie Kirk in the first place and
Yeah.
thinks women is gay.
So weird.
And then I showed you guys a video where, like, Thursday or Friday, it was Rogan who was like, she knows more than she's. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
if I were to give her grace, let's say that my husband passed tragically. I was not expecting this. I'm left with 2 kids, huge business. I might need a fuck ton of volume to get through this period.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's going to strip all my emotions, like all of them. But so to prevent what ended up happening, I may want to infuse emotion into my speeches when I talk, because not emotions, they're normal, right? But I can't be so emotional that I'm crying so hard that I can't make it through the word, like people can't understand the words.
Right.
So volume or antidepressants, whatever you want to call them. In abundance, right? And I'm a rich white woman, so I know plenty of people willing to prescribe them to me. Just off a phone call. I don't even have to make an appointment. I could just call. She's actually a very rich woman before she met Kirk. Both of her parents were in the U.S. I want to say one was DOD and the other one was I don't know, like really high up ranking officials in the U.S. government. So she was born into money, and then she met Kirk, and then they started this like high profile right wing thing. I think that people think that she was lucky to connect with him. She didn't even necessarily marry well, considering where she was. He definitely leveled up, especially in terms of connections, by marrying her. So, all that aside, he's still her husband. She still has, very small children. She still has she's still left with this big business. And it all happened within the blink of an eye. And so if she needed to, I know people who, like my best friend in college, found out that her husband was on crack and stealing from her. She had to cut him off from all of their stuff, out for a divorce, kicked him out. That was hard for her. She turned to antidepressants. During my divorce, I turned to antidepressants. I'm extending that to her. Trying time, probably on antidepressants. Antidepressants can't strip your emotions. And then you may need to infuse them. And, you're not going to come off as genuine. Well, I mean, you can, but she, as far as I know, I heard she used to play sports in college. I don't think she's ever been an actress. So she's doing it badly. So if I were to give her grace, that is a way that I could see her getting to where she's at without just being a cold-hearted bitch that plotted her husband's death.
Well, I mean, she doesn't necessarily need to have been in on a plot. You're correct. She was worth at least $2 million when they got married on her own. That's estimated to be up to $5.6 million today, plus the $12 million she inherits from Charlie. She's pretty damn wealthy, but she also has a Juris Doctorate. She is not just a lawyer, she is a doctor of lawyering. And so while it's not the same as acting, there is some knowledge of rhetoric and presentation and those
Yes,
sorts of
very
things
true.
that are going to go into her
Sure.
speaking style. Yeah.
Thank you so much for bringing all of this background information to the forefront, because I didn't know some of this, Maya and
Me
Ember.
either.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I wanted to have information to be able to present to the audience so they had some of the backstory as well, but unfortunately that just didn't happen. So thank you for
Oh,
That's
bringing
why we
And
that.
work
Jess,
together so well.
See?
Jess or AJ, do you have anything that you
I mean,
think might?
I'm on
Yeah.
the same boat. I think that she's that it could be that, given that she's been in the public eye for a long time already, she knows how to present herself during very stressful situations, and that she knows that people probably don't want to see an overly emotional person blubbering words out there. So and she has to maintain the business, the persona, the presentation that she's had before. So yeah.
I kind of
Yes.
mimic what Equus is saying, in regards to like people also using her in her time of grief and like pushing her onwards for if she's not thinking straight, it makes her vulnerable. I agree with that as well.
I also have said before, I truly appreciate the dynamic of being able to not only have you all here on a panel, because you give me different points of view that I wouldn't have had myself, like what Equus just said, and you also agree, Jess. But the people in the audience also teach me things that just a little cult girly might not in this big world might not think of. So maybe in a way I'm being judgmental, but I'm also probably going to learn some things from you all that will ultimately change my opinion of
Yeah,
the
I
stuff that
think
she
it's
says.
Helen that always says, when you act like an asshole, people don't care why you're acting like an asshole. They just see that you're an asshole. And so,
Right.
breaking it down and realizing why she may be acting this way makes it more like, okay, maybe she's not an asshole necessarily, but there are certain circumstances behind her behavior.
100%. Thank you guys. Ugh, so smart. All right, are we ready to roll? Anybody have anything else? Any last words?
Yeah, let's go.
Awesome. Last words. Thanks.
Um, if you all need me to pause, of course, just let me know. I might pause here and there, but just start speaking up if you need me to pause it. Okay, you ready? Here we go.
All right.
Good evening. My name is Erika Kirk. Charlie Kirk is my husband. I first want to thank the local, state, and federal law enforcement who worked tirelessly to capture my husband's assassin so that he can be brought to justice. I want to thank the first responders who struggled heroically to save Charles's life, and the police who acted bravely to make sure that there were no other victims on that terrible afternoon. I want to thank the officers who have protected our Turning Point USA family these past.
There were no the shooter had one target. He did what he wanted to do before the podcaster had even hit the ground. That man had his gun packed up and was hopping off the roof. Like, what do you mean? Oh goodness.
I did find it, in my opinion, a bit sus to start out with. Of course, I'm always thankful to first responders. I mean, I feel like that's a given.
Yeah.
But in the manner in which she's speaking about them and the police and their tireless efforts and whatnot to protect people, as Ember said, it was a one and done. he got turned in by a relative, was it not? So it wasn't because of great detective or,
At all.
FBI work. Yeah, at all whatsoever. So that I was just like, it seems a bit like trying to kiss butt, maybe.
Yeah, I really doubt that she wrote that. It didn't sound like heartfelt
Yep.
coming from her, for sure.
No,
Yes.
heartfelt was
And
not what came through here. I was wondering if she was also. It felt like a bad reading, like when you see actors and actresses go in to read a script, and it's just like, gets choked up, pause for tears, or like that. It's really how it kind of came through to me.
Yeah, hey, I'm sure if I get upset and maybe sometimes I say something and then I say something. But it felt weird how she said heroically and then
Yeah, she said it twice.
heroically. It felt put on. I'm sorry, it just did. And maybe she is trying to put on because maybe she is not really in tune or connected with her emotions because maybe of medications or just being emotionally drained. And so she's just trying
Yeah.
to, give it her all, possibly.
No, yeah. She could, maybe she was up all night. That's totally possible. She's working on fumes, coffee.
Yeah. Of course, a grieving mom, she still has to be strong to some degree, or at least be there with those
But
kids.
to me, this
Oh,
first part felt a little bit too much, like it was begging for pity or something like that. Because, like, if my husband was killed, I don't know if I would include that in his in my eulogy or whatever, in my speech, like, oh, like how he was shot and all that stuff. I don't know. I would say something like taken too soon, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
It was
and
kind of weird.
I didn't even
Agree.
really understand the point of the whole speech at all, like what this was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Great
And she didn't
okay.
really
I'm a mother.
say anything that shed light on anything, or for the. I like to think, like, if something happened like this and the nation was eating itself, like my presence would be, hey, no, we need to come together. Like, obviously Charlie would have wanted this, but like there should be some message where it's like coming from, Charlie or the family. Like, this is to really put a fine point on, no, we need to go in this direction. Other than that, it's like kind of like the state of the nation address. And I'm like, why is this necessary?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it doesn't feel like it's bringing people together. It feels a bit more divisive, like finger pointing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Miss
And so that's
Kelly?
why and I'm like, I feel like they're doing a great job of that without her. So, like, you're a grieving widow. Why are you doing this extra stuff? He wasn't even
Okay.
in the ground at this point.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I don't understand. Like, I maybe would have had a quick little Facebook post or something, but I would have not been speaking. I would have said, I need to mourn my husband, and me and my children need to have time.
Mhm.
That's what the basic thing, what I would have said. I would have not went on live television and spoke. I needed time.
Yeah,
I probably
like,
like a month or something like that. Then I finally would have maybe came out. But her children need her. And
yeah,
more important
like,
than
I mean,
this.
like, this took up a large portion of her day, and ostensibly more than that. It's not like she woke up and they're like, hey, we're going over here, read this. Like,
You put your
this took up
makeup
a large
on and all
portion
that
of her.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this took up a large portion of that time, and especially so early in the grieving process, where like she had to plan a funeral. Oh my God. Like,
Yeah.
this whole thing is something that you could have had your publicist post on all of your socials and be done with. Like, I don't know. Does anybody know why this needed, like, why she felt the need to
That's what
do
I
this,
want
or
to know.
why?
I'm uncertain. It would not have been me. As Kelly said, I likely would have needed time because I would have just been a bumbling
Yeah.
fool. Because she was
Yeah.
there, correct? Isn't that correct?
Yes.
That she was
That's
No
what I'm
way.
hearing, that she and the kids were there.
Yeah. There's no way, no how that I could have witnessed such an event and been able to present myself to an audience.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe she's just stronger than I am.
Yeah, on the right, they're calling it an audition, that she wanted to prove that she was worthy of being the CEO of Turning Point. And
Okay.
I'm not espousing that as my own words. I'm just regurgitating.
It's on the
Hearing
streets.
them.
The streets
Yeah.
are talking. That's what the streets
we can
are
only
saying.
speculate. There's a bunch of possible reasons, but ultimately we can't tell. We can't deduce which is the actual solution.
Yeah, no, it's just, this is a very crazy time to be a marginalized person on the left. So yeah, I was very interested in knowing what was going on in the minds of the right wingers. And knowing if I needed to cross a border like quickly.
Mhm.
But yeah, they as they do, they were quickly kind of turning. I don't know. Charlie Kirk has been really kind of a pariah on the right for a very long time. So I wasn't surprised to see that they were turning on his widow. But
the woman wants to speak in public. That's not doctrine.
They do not like that she's a CEO, that she took his place. I've seen a couple of things also lambasting her for that, and then other people saying, well, she's not a woman trying to have a career. Her husband died, so she's just furthering his career. So that's okay. Meanwhile, she's on there telling other women that they should not work, that they should want to be trad wives.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Erin had said something earlier about not being able to, she probably feels as though she can't disagree with, anything her husband says at this point. I'm sorry, I can't find it.
No, I saw that. Yeah.
This was one of there was a few things, but I mean, she can't say, he said that some deaths were worth avoiding gun control. What the fuck did he think that might lead to? Yeah,
exactly.
I doubt she's gonna say
exactly.
Oh goodness gracious. Okay, should we move on? Are we good?
Yeah, we can go on. Yeah.
Okay. I want to thank the Turning Point USA board, the COO, Justin Strife.
Yeah, let's thank them.
And my husband's chief of staff, the amazing Mikey McCoy, for all their work in these terrible days to be the stability for our family and for the wider Turning Point USA family as well. My heart is with every one of my husband's employees who lost a friend and a mentor. I want to thank the staffers of his amazing Charlie Kirk show, who helped him broadcast from this studio, this chair. Every day he loved it. He loved what he did.
He loved it.
I want to thank the millions of people who have shown their love for Charlie.
That right there is something that she will do a few times. I don't know if you noticed, but she goes from the whisper and then whisper to and then this is how she talks. It just seems like a switch up, like a cue card switch up tells her.
Yeah, it's like gets choked up.
Yeah, here just
this chair. Every day he loved it. He loved what he did. I want to thank the millions of people who have shown their love for Charlie here in Phoenix.
Is it me or does that just seem weird how she goes from whispering to...
Okay, there were 3 changes right there. Like first, I get that a lot of people, I do it sometimes, like laugh when they're nervous.
Oh God, me too. Yes, me too.
Because at first she laughed and then she went to the whisper and then she went to like resting bitch face.
Yeah. It just felt very an intentional change of emotion versus just a natural progression of moving from this somber moment into talking about your husband again.
Yeah, it comes up like she's hitting switches in her brain instead of actually feeling things.
Yeah, like her card says whisper, and then her card says normal voice, and then her card says look up.
Do you think ChatGPT wrote her script?
I
Well,
wouldn't doubt
question.
it. They really love it.
She said, ChatGPT, give me a thank you speech for the Turning Point members, the board, and for the EMTs on the ground. Can you do that for me? And ChatGPT said, sure, here you
Insert
go.
stage
Yeah, the
directions for
publicist.
emotional cues.
Right.
The emotional. No. Man, I would have actually been crying though. I'd have been, you know what I'm saying? That would have been more believable. I was, you know, they just but looking just I don't know.
Well, you can't cry on camera because then you might be
Oh
accused of being
yeah.
an ugly woman.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
But
She's too emotional to be the CEO of Turning Point.
We
Oh,
need
that's
facts
fucking
and
tough.
reason while we all
Yeah,
get bent out of
that's
shape.
true though.
But
But
it's
technically she
probably
wasn't supposed to win it
real.
because she's a woman anyway.
That's the first thing. I'm somebody who believes that women shouldn't even be voting or should just be at home barefoot making sandwiches in the kitchen all day. Now running Turning Point USA seems antithetical.
It's
Maybe this
okay
will
for
be
me,
the
but
new
not for
es-
you.
especially when her husband will go and talk at universities and tell young women that it was cool if they were there as long as they were there to find husbands.
Wow.
Don't be mad at us, Brent. Don't be mad at us. Okay, let's keep it moving.
across America and worldwide. I want to thank my husband's dear friend, Vice President Vance, and his phenomenal wife, Usha, for their
I
love
thought
and
for a
support.
second
You guys
she was
honored my
going to say
husband
something
so.
like, I thought for a second she was going to say something like, I want to thank my husband's killer for giving me this opportunity.
Ember!
Wow.
Ember!
I mean, she did make a whole big thing about how she forgives him and holds no ill will. Well, of course
I
she
know.
doesn't. I don't know.
Later.
Maybe we'll get to
Yeah.
that later. But holy crap.
Woof. Woof.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean,
I'm cynical and jaded, especially when it comes to these hyper dishonest people that are trying to kill half of us on the stage right now.
I hear you. I mean, it happens. I mean,
Half of
even
us, I think probably all of us.
all of us. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure.
So well bringing him home. You both are tremendous. I want to thank President Trump and his incredible family
Again.
for the same. Mr.
whispered with
President,
a strong voice.
Don't forget to thank Jesus.
my husband loved you.
Oh my God. That Jezebel. She is not. Jesus should have been the first thing out of her mouth.
You'd thunk.
For real.
Oh my God.
She
Maybe
failed.
She
because
sure did thank
questioning.
Jesus. She thanked
Maybe
President
because
Trump
Jesus is
first.
mentioned on the poster. The poster's
She
right there. It
thanked
got Jesus.
Trump first.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's the best
Oh,
president
does that
ever.
count?
Right? Trump, maybe. That's the first person should be thinking.
Oh my
And he
God.
knew that you loved him too. He did. Your friendship was amazing.
Wait, she's talking about Kurt,
You
about
supported him so well.
Vance or
So,
Trump?
As did he for you.
Trump.
Vance.
Oh, Vance now. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
because I was going
we
to
won't
say
have you on our
every
couch.
time Trump was asked about Charlie Kirk, he changed the conversation to his new gold room. Jeez.
Mhm.
Ember! You left a stain on our couch, but we still love you.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
No,
No, I'm just throwing out random quips. Don't mind
Ember.
me. I'm over here in the corner causing mischief, as one does.
But this is why it just feels like an award show, and she's
Yeah.
thanking people for her award as she's just going through this long list of people. I like where's the real heartfelt like mom and dad and the kids, and I just okay.
Yeah, it's all so.
But like,
Imagine bringing your
like those should
Okay.
be first. Then maybe the friends, then the people he work with, then the president. But I guess I don't know.
in that
Like,
order.
they set up the podium and shit, and there's a chair and a microphone right there, but she can't use it because symbolism. It's like the most forced, fake, artificial symbolism. Like it's it's like Ben Shapiro is a dumb person's idea of a smart person.
Mhm.
It's a dumb person's idea of authentic sincerity, you know?
Oof.
Yeah, I was wondering why didn't they just put another chair next to that one or something? Like there's a whole podium with like whatever says on it. May Charlie be
It just seems so
received.
professional.
Okay, I can't read it. Sorry.
Oh, what the poster?
Yeah, may
Name
Charlie be
say?
received
Yeah.
into this merciful arms of Jesus, our loving Savior. That's all I can
Yes.
say.
They misspelled slaver, but
Got
we
it.
get the thought. And the little turning point symbol, which also happens to be C-shaped, but never mind.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, is that what that is?
Say again.
Mhm.
Say what?
The turning point symbol, that little arrow that's like a U, but it's turned sideways, so it's actually a C.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I
Because
noticed
it's
that the first time
turning.
turning point came to my attention. I was like, huh. He went and put himself right in the logo there. It's Charlie's organization. Very nice. Branding.
Turn and point USA.
Mm.
All right.
So my husband, Charlie, went to see the face of his Savior and his God. Charlie always said that when he was gone, he wanted to be remembered for his courage and for his faith. And one of the final conversations that he had on this earth, my husband witnessed for his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Now and for all eternity, he will stand at his Savior's side, wearing the glorious crown of a martyr.
A martyr.
Charlie loved.
So is
He's a
Charlie Kirk
saint.
a martyr?
He about to be a saint soon.
He was
might be.
killed by another Jesus follower for being the wrong flavor of Jesus follower, but never mind. He was killed in the middle of articulating a racist dog whistle as part of a larger argument to crap on trans people. Clearly, he was martyred. Mhm.
Full of cis white men.
No, I've actually had people say, "Well, don't you think that Charlie was a Christian?" Like, I usually don't engage with the conversation, but it's just like, yeah, they, sure, but like, saints are Catholic.
Yeah, like, what do you mean by Christian? Did he proclaim Jesus left and right, exactly like Jesus said not to do? Yes, he definitely did. Did he actually do what Jesus said to do? No, not even a little bit.
None of the things.
None of them.
All right. Here we go.
Loved life. He loved his life. He loved America. He loved nature, which helped him always bring him closer to God. He loved the Chicago Cubs. And my goodness, did he love the Oregon Ducks. He'd want me to say go Ducks, so I have to since they play on Saturday. So go Ducks. But most of all, Charlie loved his children. And he loved me with all of his heart. And I knew that. Every day I knew that. He made sure I knew that every day. Every day he would ask me, how can I serve you better? How can I be a better husband? How can I be a better father? Every day. Every day. He was such a good man. He still is a good man. He was the perfect father.
Okay. Can I say
That's
something?
exactly the opposite of what he was talking about.
Right.
I know, but like, wouldn't that be like a red flag if your husband every single day asks you how he can be a better father? Like
You
would
haven't
be
figured.
super doubtful that he sucks.
Exactly.
I know I keep screwing up, but what can I do better? Like, bro, I keep telling you. I'm telling you what to do.
And then the next day, and then like, dude, I told you yesterday what you could do.
Yeah. How about stop fighting against me having equal rights? How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you saying all this stuff on TV, but then you make it seem like he's just the opposite in personal
Did-
life.
Did she have a position on Turning Point before he died? Like, did she have a job there, or?
I'm muted. I believe she had her own, when they met, she had her own business.
Yes.
Well, I'm just curious because now all of a sudden she's the CEO. So like, why didn't she have a position there before? I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Oh no, she
Yeah,
was
because like
there. I don't think
why?
she would have been allowed to, but
Okay, she was the
Right.
chair of the board,
Oh,
which is how
okay,
she
okay.
became
oh,
CEO so
okay.
quickly.
Alright.
She just decided she should be CEO, and it was so.
All right. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So she was allowed.
She allowed Charlie to be the chair, but also the Ducks did win that night. I looked it up, so prophetic blessing.
It
Maybe.
was
She
it
did
was
it.
because she prayed
Yeah.
right there for them to
Yes,
win.
yes.
Go Ducks. That's
And
Jesus
I
was
want
like, listen, dude, you're gonna have to take a bullet, but the Ducks are gonna win.
He was like, okay, I will be martyr for
He was
that.
martyred for the Ducks.
Okay, she's the founder of Everyday Heroes Like You, a nonprofit supporting
Yeah.
under-recognized charities and Bible in 365, which is a faith-based initiative that promotes reading the Bible. She also hosts. Oh wait, no, that's new.
Oh, the 365 was the one where they had like accusations of child trafficking or abuse. One of those,
That's
right?
a good
From
question.
Were
Okay.
Because
nations
I don't
involved?
see that here,
Vietnam,
but I
maybe?
do remember that controversy.
Okay. Which is also accusations. Okay, it's not. I'm not saying it happened. Just like
I said it was controversy. I'm not saying anything happened. I mean, it'd be nice if anybody at all would look into it, but what else? I actually put a video in the chat too, if we get tired of this one, where it's a more critical look at. It's at things that she said from.
Oh, the other speech as well.
No, this is. Okay, where am I at?
The one with
So
Trump.
So she put no. So every time she posts anything in the right, just jumps all over it. But she did a post on Twitter, I think, just saying, there's no linear blueprint for grief. One day you're collapsed on the floor, crying the name of Jesus in between labored breaths, and the next you're playing with your children in the living room, surrounded by the family photos, and feeling a rush of something you can only attempt to define as divinely planted, and bittersweet joy as a smile breaks through. Oh, so she's doing what the right does and hiding behind Jesus. They say time heals, but love doesn't ask to be healed. Love asks to be remembered. It's humbling to realize that this is a magnitude of suffering. Didn't steal my love for my husband. Okay, so this was clearly written by what do you call those people? Like a social media
PR person.
Yep, exactly.
Fiverr employees.
Yeah. Marketing, somebody in marketing put together a grief blog post for me. But yeah, and so the right tore that down too. So it's do you buy it? It's just, I don't know.
Interesting.
I mean, you got something where you can put something and type something out and then do the AI generate, and they can change it to sound another, more professional or
obnoxious.
something like that. Yeah. Do it. Yeah. I've done that a few times when I had to do something like that.
Yeah,
Didn't
no,
want to
a lot
think
of
too
people are doing that.
hard.
A lot of people are doing that in emails, just like for general business.
Yeah.
I was just looking through. Should we watch? Do you want to watch this one, or do you
Totally
want
up to you guys. I just threw it in there in case you guys.
There's a lot to cover.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah, I
go
don't think
over
we can do
some of what
everything
she
in
said
one
here
day.
and then get to her big celebratory WWE rock concert speech, all the things.
Yeah, like a sold out arena with a bunch of red hats. is
I
what it
know
was.
who
Say-
sells tickets to a
Say your
fucking
prayers, eat your
memorial.
vitamins.
Oh,
I don't know, but I think they're raking it in.
Yeah.
who they are.
I definitely believe people are handing money over to them
Mm-hmm.
rather easily. Fistfuls.
Yeah, they in the Phoenix area, they had billboards announcing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess no time like the present. She probably
Maybe we
does.
need to start a hate group. Like that seems to be the only way to get anything funded is to declare you hate another group of people and you want to eradicate them. possibly all the other groups of people, whatever the case may be. And people are like, yeah, fuck them people. George Orwell was right. What can I say? The daily session of hate is cathartic and keeps society working or something.
I don't think it's that. I really do think it's like them co-opting religion, where it's just like, hey, you know, Jesus, he's not going to let you into heaven if you don't give me money.
You got to give me money.
Yeah.
Don't you want to see Jesus?
I mean, it just the pandering, regardless of people's material conditions. I mean, it's the grifting over there is nuts. And I don't know, like everybody over here keeps saying, and self included, like, you know, I had a root canal. Those aren't cheap. I was just like, you know what? If you know what it is and you have the money to give to me, I could use it right now because I'm flat broke. But like, I didn't beg people for money. I didn't push on them. It's like, you know, Jesus said that, you know, you will be blessed if you give your last dime. We don't have it in us to like take from other people like that. And I for one, am glad and would not be here if the opposite were true. But they have no fucks. I have more money than I can spend in this life, and I need more. And oh God.
It's like spiritually guilt tripping.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of people have posited that it effectively is a class war, that all the culture war stuff is just cover for the class war. But it's always people who are so fucking rich that are grabbing every last dime from everyone else.
Right.
And it's always people on our side tend to be less well off financially and tend to be a bit more sensitive about other people's limited means. Like, is it we're broke because we're lefties, or are we lefties because we're broke? Which is to say, if we were born with billions of dollars,
you have a different mindset. It is a different mindset. We don't think like capitalists because we are not capitalist. Like I don't even know how to. I mean, I could, but like that would take up too much time. We think like workers. You know, like we sell our labor for enough money to get by, and that's our mindset. Theirs is capital. Like theirs is amassing wealth and having wealth build wealth. We're cogs. We're just little, like, you know, cogs in the machine. If we break, throw one out, get another one in. We are, in their minds, they are better than us and smarter than us, and that is known because they have more money. Money is how you define how smart someone is. The more money they have, the smarter they are. And if you were smart, you would have more money. And so because you're because you don't have money, you're too stupid to have money. Just give it to me.
Right. I know what to do with your money, and we have a mission. And now our mission.
No, you don't deserve your money. Like really is that it's not anything altruistic at all. You are too stupid to have money.
Yeah, and if you give us your money, we will return a couple, you know, like a percentage back to you. Trickle down economics.
Well,
like stop it. You guys are being too nice. Why? Because fuck you. That's why. They are not. We don't deserve money. That is why.
Yeah, they used to make a pretense of we will make the world better in Jesus's name, and you'll see real change, and we'll elect Ronald Reagan and yada. They don't bother. The pretense is gone now. It's just give me your money.
Well, no, it is what they tell us. But those, and the reason I'm shutting it down is because it's lies. The whole trickle down economics, the whole, you know.
Oh, I don't buy it. No, I was just joking.
No. I'm just saying they're saying things to because they believe we're stupid. They're saying whatever they think it will take for us to give our money to them, for whatever it takes to extract wealth. That is what they will say, but it is not about that. That is not their actual thoughts.
Yeah.
Nope. Nothing to do with helping anybody but helping themselves. They want to help themselves to your money.
Yeah, you know why we're not millionaires? Because we haven't manifested millionaire thoughts.
Oh,
is that?
right. Or
I don't have a board. My dream
or
board.
pineal glands are calcified.
It's true.
Yeah, be the tower. Tower of the millions.
Maybe if I bang it against
Anyway.
my microphone, that'll open me up.
Oh yeah.
Charlie always believed that God's design for marriage and the family was absolutely amazing, and it is. It is, and it was the greatest joy of his life. And over, he would tell all these young people to come and find their future spouse, become wives and husbands and parents. And the reason why is because he wanted you all to experience what he had and
that what
still
it was?
has.
No, that's
wanted
not
everyone-
He
why.
was telling women to settle. He was telling women not to go to
Yeah.
school to learn anything, but to be looking for a man.
Well, he
was.
married a doctor.
Thank you.
Yeah. A doctor of lawyering.
It's okay to find somebody educated and has her own career and her own money.
It's okay for him, but not for us.
For
The
him.
irony is insane on that one. Yeah.
And the school, I forget the name of the school that she went to, but I read an article from NPR not too long ago stating that it's churned out a lot of insane right wingers, like a lot of the people that are, I'll have to see if I can find that. Like a lot of people that are like ruining the country with their right wing ideology.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
The school she graduated from, yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't get over the savior being spelled wrong. It's actually kind of annoying me. I hadn't even read it until
Yeah, I didn't even see it. I didn't even
AJ
notice it either.
AJ asked what it was, and I was like, oh, I guess I should probably read that. Like, wait,
SAVIOR.
savior?
Where does it on the front?
Would you say?
Where is it spelled wrong?
Oh,
Yeah, I
oh, wait.
thought it was-
Why did I think you said savior spelled wrong? What is spelled wrong? Didn't you say something was spelled wrong, Ember? Hold on. I need to.
No, I said they spelled slaver wrong.
Oh, slaver wrong. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was
sorry.
so confused.
Slaver.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Oh,
funny.
here I am. Oh my god. I'm not even on the right damn page. I can't read. I can't see. Don't mind me. I don't have my
It's
glasses.
Monday. It's fine.
I
We
do-
half of us got no sleep. We need the coffee. Hence the name of the show. We brought our jugs. We're set.
Hey,
for
I
that.
brought my jugs.
I just
I brought my
drank a
jugs
big
today.
thing.
Yeah.
Gift included.
I just drank this whole thing of coffee. So I'm
I'm getting
wired.
through it. Yeah, I got my jugs, brought my coffee.
Yeah.
I only have
I-
jugs. I don't bring no Java.
I do
I'm
want to
nervous.
thank you, Ryan. I see that you pressed the dislike in the video.
Oh yes, I did.
I love that. Good
Way to
job.
go.
I noticed. I say, good job,
I'm
Ryan. Good
so
job.
petty. I mean, like Brent said, I hate that I'm even watching it because it is propaganda. But as I said in the opening, I kind of need information. I need more input. I need more opinions on this because it,
Yeah,
I
I'm good
I
with
can be a
opinions.
little conspiratorial.
Propaganda. So
on my
people understand when they're seeing it and what they can do about it and where all the tricks are and whatnot. I mean, honestly, we try now and then to do like a detailed breakdown on propaganda. We don't do it on this show because this is a morning show. It's supposed to be more funny and lighthearted and whatnot, but it's really, really important to not just be able to spot the
Agree.
specific arguments and their counters, but to know how to recognize the propaganda in general and know when you're being manipulated and lied to.
And I did find it is actually I apologize. It was a Fortune article. And just to try to get this in 30 seconds or less, the Catholic University nestled in the Rocky Mountains has quietly produced a surprising number of figures who now occupy influential positions within the Trump administration's political sphere. Regis University, REGIS, like Regis Philbin, Regis University. Not saying he's connected, just so you understand what I'm saying. It's a Jesuit institution in Denver, Colorado. The connection includes two women in Trump's orbit currently making headlines, Erika Kirk and Lindsay Halligan, Trump's nominee for U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia. Both have degrees from Regis But their alma mater has produced a much broader network of conservative power brokers who have shaped American politicians for generations. And then it goes through a bunch of people that I don't recognize. I mean, I'll put it in the chat if anybody's interested, just so you can kind of see who the players are and what because it gives their names and their crimes. So if you're interested in that, but yeah, I thought this was interesting. And that his wife is an alumni.
Yeah, that is.
It is, because it implies like not to the same degree as like the skull and bones kind of thing, but that general, oh, we all know each other, so only we can trust the people we went to school with kind of super insular thing.
I think it's kind of like with like Amy Coney Barrett and Kavanaugh, and yeah, those were the two recently where they were on this, the Heritage Foundation's list, and the Heritage Foundation keeps a list of lawyers who went through certain colleges, and it's kind of like an evil factory, really. They're trying to, over the last like 50 years at least, they've been trying to filter people into certain colleges that will give them a certain way of thinking about the world, and then place them strategically on in courts, school boards, just strategically throughout the country, so that they can take the country back, I guess. I don't know.
Take it over, something.
Yeah.
I was thinking earlier, you mentioned Amy Coney Barrett. Mrs. Kirk here has more credentials than Amy does, at least from the academic side.
Yeah.
She is more qualified to be a Supreme Court justice, so it's not unthinkable.
Okay. I don't think she's ever been a judge, although I know that Amy, oh God, I don't think she had ever, there's something wrong with her where she hadn't, was she a trial, or she didn't have like the kind of experience that other justices had, and would ostensibly be necessary if you're going to be hearing cases. But it wasn't necessary. I'm surprised they're not just putting trad wives on the court, honestly.
Kinda. It's spot filler kind of thing. Oh, this has to go to a woman for political reasons, but we need to make it one of our women. But c'est la vie. Do remember that Trump once nominated his personal paralegal. She wasn't even a lawyer, and she was put up for Supreme Court posting. That one didn't go through. We lived in a slightly saner time.
Yeah, just no fucks.
Anyhow, we have things.
Yep.
Oopsie. Okay. Sorry, I was actually saying something, but it was muted. But let's just keep going.
Everyone to bring heaven into this earth through love and joy that comes from raising a family. It's beautiful.
Nobody believed me at first.
Nobody believed it, buddy. Right in the middle of this emotional moment, you bastard.
It's beautiful. Behold my pillow.
Charlie Lewis said if he ever ran for office, I know a lot of you asked if he ever was going to, but privately he told me if he ever did run for office that his top priority would be to revive the American family. That was his priority.
Good on that.
One of Charlie's favorite Bible verses was Ephesians 5, verse 25. Husbands, love your
one
wives.
cis white man, one cis white woman.
Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. My husband laid down his life for me, for our nation.
Where are your tears?
Oh, wait a minute.
So she's making a comparison that he's like Jesus. Jesus laid down
Pretty
his
much.
life.
He laid down his life,
And
where are your tears? She's crying.
One time
Sorry.
he has dabbed her.
Yeah.
her one eye, her I guess that's her left eye, once. Oh, you little ding dong! I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Where were we? Yes. How far were we in? I don't remember.
He was the perfect husband, greatest joy of his life, and over and all wanted if he had the American family.
Oh, there it
That
is.
was his priority.
Here we go. Sorry.
One of Charlie's favorite Bible verses was Ephesians 5, verse
Okay, we get it.
the church and gave himself up for her. My husband laid down his life for me, for our nation, for our children. He showed
She
the
said he
ultimate
died in combat.
true covenantal love.
Basically,
I will never, ever have the words to describe the loss that I feel in my heart.
I'm surprised he hasn't been awarded a Purple Heart.
Honestly, have no
it might be coming.
idea what any of this means. I know that God does, but I don't. But Charlie, baby, I know you do too. I know you do. So does our Lord.
This is sickening for actual
And our world
murders.
is
Yes.
filled with evil.
Okay, here she does it again. Just watch this shift in emotion.
But Charlie, baby, I know you do too. I know you do. So does our Lord. And our world is filled with evil. But our God,
Doesn't just
She went for like, blah, blah, blah. On the world that's filled with evil.
flip. Just that
No,
switch
it-
one flip.
It's like the Bush evildoers. Got to get the evildoers.
Right. I need to make sure I'm saying that with all of my chest down
Yeah.
deep, so you believe it. Evildoers that
Mhm.
took him away from me after he laid down his life, just like Jesus did.
you guys, our God is so good.
Who is?
He's so incredibly good.
killed my husband. Praise Jesus.
I love it when he kills my husband. It's the best thing ever.
And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose. Already I have seen the worldwide outpouring of love for my husband. I've heard the
Worldwide.
testimonies from people my husband inspired to get married, to start families.
You know what was
Relationship
trending
with
in
God is
Britain
most-
What?
during this worldwide outpouring? Who was Charlie Kirk?
Really?
Yeah. They
So-
had never heard about him before his death. It was like
Right.
this worldwide outpouring. Like, nobody-
No, honey.
Okay, I'm not celebrating Kirk's death. I've been saying constantly, before, during all of this, and now, post, I maintain the same position. I want to live in a world where Charlie Kirk could not have passed in this way.
I would, yeah.
Not happy about this because, it should not have happened.
Agreed.
Nor am I happy about, the other 3 people that passed that day, or, the
School.
tens of people that have passed since,
Right.
that got no attention.
Not a lick of coverage.
I just, the world's not paying attention to any of these people.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I guess the one thing that got me was before they found who the killer, whatever. She
Uh-huh.
was like, "We're gonna get you,
Yep.
and we can't wait, and you're gonna get justice." And now she realized who it was. It was the
Mormon,
one of the
which
yeah.
may or may
So
not be Christian, depending on who you're talking to, but he definitely wasn't a leftist.
I
So
forgive you.
yeah,
Total change of story.
so big of her.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what got me with this thing.
most important one of all. The evildoers responsible for my husband's
that us?
assassination.
I don't know because it was plural. She said it plural.
Evildoers.
Doers. Like it's us. We're the good guys.
Oh
and-
no, yeah, no, it's the
He's
whole
not
left. The
wrong.
whole entire left is responsible for Charles.
That's
what
what
Yes,
it
happened.
means.
Pacific has it.
Yeah.
The right wingers, the people like Charlie Kirk, who are like, some of you may have to die to preserve my Second Amendment. He just happened to be one of them. If he did lay down his life, he would have stepped in front of that bullet willingly. But never mind that. Yeah, there are multiple evildoers responsible.
Well,
and
no,
it's
you
the
have to remember
group that she's in charge of.
Sorry. But you have to remember at this time, this was during the height of like all the right wing think tanks trying to eradicate the left because the left was responsible for Charlie's passing. And so when she's talking plural, rather than calming things down, she's stirring the pot.
Yeah.
They are, it is them, their rhetoric, their, crazy trans ideologies, them wanting to have no borders, like all those people. This is who she's talking about.
Oh, Rainbow Ash. Who's Carly Church anyway? Anyway, rest in peace, Jane Goodall. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so
Jane.
sad. It's
Yes,
so
yes,
sad.
yes.
Yes.
Jane Goodall's the ma'am.
The ma'am.
The ma'am, love it.
Thank you.
I have no idea what they have done. They killed Charlie because he preached a message of patriotism, faith, and of God's merciful love.
That's not what the shooter
You should all
said.
know this.
Okay,
If you thought
put
that
that
my
together,
husband's
lady. Like she needs to put that together. Patriotism and God. Christian nationalism.
Oh,
Just call
that's
it what it is.
Huh. And Christian nationalism is full of hatred, and it might make people fearful and cause division. I wonder if that's part of the problem.
It literally
powerful
calls for
before.
violence. Like, Michael Knowles at CPAC, we need to exterminate them. It's blatantly violent.
Agreed.
When you call for violence and you get violence, you literally asked for this.
Oof.
You have no idea. You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country and this world. You have no idea.
You have no idea.
You have no idea
Yeah.
the fire that you have ignited within this wife. The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
Until I find out that you're Christian.
She has an awfully high opinion of
Yeah.
herself.
Because they thought it was a brown or
It's like she's
black
not even
person or a
referring
trans
to
person.
herself. It's like she's creating another entity, like something outside of herself, this warrior that she's going to become, or this, I don't know, egregore or archetype. I don't know what you call it. But it doesn't feel like she's referring to herself. She's creating a new persona.
To an extent, she's depersonalizing it a little bit, kind of
Is that what
deifying
it is?
herself. But what I see here more than anything else is this military cosplay thing that the Nazis have been on about for a few years now, but she's trying to personify it in herself. I am the raging widow, and we have not yet begun to fight.
I am the
Battle,
storm.
war, all that. She's invoking all this imagery of violence because that's the goal, is more violence.
Yeah. There is no message of bringing people together, of a country mourning for this great man and, let's hold hands and figure this all out. It's just more of the same.
Yeah, it's like who she's gonna attack next. Like, look what you've done. You're gonna pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
To everyone listening tonight across America, the movement my husband built will not die. It won't. I refuse to let that happen. It will not die. All of us will refuse to let that happen. No one will ever forget my husband's name, and I will make sure of it.
Too much money from this.
It will become
I
stronger.
mean, it's funny because, I kind of feel like 1 month later, a lot of people just already stopped talking about him.
Literally, there was I forget which outlet had it because it wasn't important enough to bother saving, but one outlet or another posted a short article showing that Google searches for Charlie Kirk had dropped to nothing. He's already forgotten. And that's kind of true. We're not even talking about him today. We're talking about Erika.
Yeah.
Wow. Oof. Yeah. You're not even wrong about that one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
bolder, louder, and greater than ever. My husband's mission will not end, not even for a moment.
A few years ago, I put out this video.
Did you really put out a video? Thank you for telling us. We don't really care.
One of Charlie's greatest talents was his ability, this phenomenal ability to choose great people to follow him. He could always find the ones who could handle any setback. And it's almost like he knew. He could see it in you. Even when you couldn't see it in yourself, he just knew. He knew
you were
could handle it.
gullible.
You thought you only had 5% left, and he knew you had 15.
He knew he could
He knew
squeeze
you
more
were
up.
ready to go that extra mile even when you didn't. He always challenged people around him to work harder and to be better. He never gave up. And I love knowing that one of his mottos was never surrender. So I want to tell you that we'll never surrender. We never will. Ever. Ever. Our campus tour this fall will continue. There will be even more tours in the years to come. America Fest here in Phoenix this December will go on. It will be greater than ever. The radio and podcast show that he was so proud of will go on. And in a world filled with chaos, doubt, and uncertainty, my husband's voice will remain. And it will ring out louder and more clearly than ever. And his wisdom will endure. My favorite too, but my husband's favorite word in the English language was earn.
What?
He would call all of you to be people of action who earn the future America deserves. So to all of the young people who felt inspired by my husband's faith and hard work, all of you already know what Charlie would want you to do. You know. You know. If you're in high school or if you're in college, go find your local Turning Point USA chapter. Join it. Stay involved. He wants you to make a difference.
Donate money.
And you can.
Volunteer your time.
You can. The movement's not going anywhere.
Gotta
And
endorse
it
your
will only grow
company.
stronger when you join it.
Oh, we
There's
do
your
like it
chapter.
when you give them
Can't
money
find one,
and
then start one.
volunteer your time.
Right,
yeah.
there it is.
You keep it
That
going,
was the whole
baby.
basis of the whole
Turning
interview.
Point chapters are up. Yeah, like what do you call it? There's more. What is petitions or whatever they do to have it at the school, and then membership is also up.
Yeah, they're adding it to one of our local high schools over here, by like close to my house. Oh, sucks.
Hopefully it'll die out fast. I hope.
All right, are we
There's no
done
excuse.
with this part? Because Charlie's in the past. I wanted to talk more about her. You said that there was another video you had, or that you wanted to go over?
The only other one that I had up is the other speech that she gave where Trump was there. The public memorial service.
I was surprised that the right jumped on that too, but I guess it's because she's an outspoken woman. But they're really talking about how cringy, like even the way Trump held her. They're saying it was cringy, and I'm like, I don't know. It's been interesting watching their reactions, because like again on the left, like once the right stopped talking about coming after us, we were just like, oh, cool. We're just gonna keep doing what we were doing before. But they just aren't happy unless they're going after somebody, and they've decided, I don't know, it's gonna be her.
Yeah, I don't think they've stopped.
Unless they have somebody under their boot.
Yeah, no, they have not stopped. Like I said, Thursday or Friday, Joe Rogan was side-eyeing her.
Yeah, we want to watch that one?
Can we?
Oh, yeah, I was just kind of showing that video as a backfiller, but it is interesting. And it shows a lot about what the right has been doing lately.
The one that you put in the chat?
I put a couple in the chat, but whatever you guys want to do, I'm here
Yeah, it's up to you guys. That one was kind of interesting. I watched a few
I think we've
minutes
gotten
of it.
about all we're going to get out of this particular one.
Yeah.
'Cause she's
I
just
mean,
repeating shit over and over in different ways.
that's
Yeah.
basically what it is. It's more of the same. It's more like flagellating other people. We learned two things about Charlie Kirk. His favorite word is earn, and he likes the Ephesians. It's my
Ephesians
takeaway
5.
thus far about Charlie Kirk is really
Yeah, and that was my whole thing. It's just like, why is she doing this? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Looked like she was just trying to endorse Turning Point, but doing it a long way.
It felt like a sales pitch,
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
and maybe getting in good with some people, maybe trying to
The rest of the board.
calm any fires or any worries. Everything's good. Look, I'm thanking all these people. Everything's gonna go off without a hitch. We're gonna keep moving on, making money.
Don't stop donating. We're gonna be bigger than ever.
Right. With your money.
Put your money
Because
where your
I mean,
mouth is.
that's the central concern, right? Is when the first co-founder died. He was a plague denier and died from the plague. Poetic justice. There were worries that was the end of the organization, but Charlie managed to wrangle most of the factions back together and keep the damn thing running. And then Charlie, a gun violence enthusiast, died from gun violence. People are like, they're done. The organization's over. And Erika's like, no, keep sending donations though. We're gonna be bigger than ever before.
So I'm kind of surprised. I thought the CEO had to be different than the chairman of the board. Isn't that a conflict of interest?
It depends on the organizational bylaws. Often, yes, but not necessarily. Since they're set up as a nonprofit organization rather than a religious organization, they have slightly different rules. I'm not sure which category they're filed under. Assuming they're 501c3, there isn't anything under IRS regulation that prohibits that specifically, but usually it's traditionally a part of the incorporation documents that they have to be separate individuals, but it isn't a requirement.
Okay.
I don't know, ish. Well, this is another one of the videos that you had sent. I guess it's reactions, people reacting to what Joe Rogan said, excuse me, I guess Erika reacting to Joe Rogan. But I don't know.
It's his kind of history. It's what Rogan said, her reaction, and the right's reaction.
Should I start? Should I just start at the beginning?
Probably, because
okay.
Yeah, because I think my notes on this one were just watch the first 2 minutes. If you're carrying extra.
These freaking AI commercials really freaking frustrate me. Just saying.
Everyone else.
Urgh.
You two can be a robot for only $99.99.
Right?
Okay.
Did you want to use
something that's
mine next
actually
time? Because they have premium, so we don't have to worry about the commercials. It's up to you.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to be at the controls next time,
I don't know if I want to be in the controls. I could just send you the
Come
video.
on now. No.
I want to be on the.
Really.
I don't want to be on the controls. No.
I'd
like to be the co-pilot.
I have regrets offering this.
Factually inaccurate,
right?
According to the narrative. Now, let's be real clear. I don't necessarily think they know what's going on yet. There's a lot of weird shit going on with this.
I know.
So he's on the roof. He shoots. He jumps from the roof. He jumps down 14 feet.
Yeah, we saw didn't they have video of him jump? Somebody had a cell phone video of him jumping.
There's
down,
a video
right?
of him jumping. So this guy, whoever it is, jumps off of the roof and lands, whether or not he's even the guy who shot him.
Joe Rogan just did what no one else dared, directly address Charlie Kirk's widow. In his latest podcast episode, Rogan unabashedly hinted that Erika Kirk knew more than she was letting on. One sentence, 6 seconds of silence, and the internet exploded. Within hours, the hashtag Erika Kirk was trending worldwide. Clips from the podcast went viral, with millions of views and hundreds of thousands of comments, most of them outraged. Some said Rogan had gone too far. Others said he was simply speaking the truth that no one else dared to speak. But then, the unexpected happened. Erika Kirk stopped being silent. In a somber video, she appears with red eyes, a trembling voice, but cold as steel. The opening line left America speechless. He turned my pain into entertainment, and I won't let that happen again. A real storm had just begun. On the podcast, The Real
And
Truth,
this is
Joe
interesting
Rogan,
because,
a
like,
man known as the Uncensored.
I mean, people, like, they'll come after in the comment section, but he's not really getting any real backlash, at least not, I don't know, it's Monday, but
when was it? When did he put this out? Do you know?
I don't watch Rogan. So this came out a day ago. And I had heard just kind of in passing something, which was Friday. But and then when I was researching for this stream, this came up in my feed. So this came out yesterday. And yeah, it's just Joe saying, like, this is weird, right? And kind of giving a voice to things that I think a lot of people are afraid to do. So last week, I think, a number of comedians went to, was it Saudi Arabia, for a comedy festival, and got a lot of shit up for it. But one of the things that Dave Chappelle said was, I feel like I'm more free to speak in Saudi Arabia than I am in my own country, citing all the stuff going on with Charlie Kirk, because, everybody's watching everybody go out and, like, destroy jobs, like, get people fired and, get, stuff shut down just because people are quoting Charlie Kirk. It's created a chilling effect, apparently, on both sides, to where nobody feels comfortable talking about Charlie. Rogan then says this, and you get a lot of people co-signing.
Yeah, he seems to stir the pot for sure.
Uncensorable voice of America said a sentence that stopped the world. No warning, no preparation, just one cold sentence, but enough to detonate the internet. I don't think Erika Kirk is completely innocent. There are things she knows, and she chooses not to. A heavy silence filled the studio. Rogan looked straight into the camera,
the other thing
exhaled slowly.
that I didn't want to. It's a conspiracy theory, but a lot of people think that she was tired of being sidelined. Again, she's a very smart woman. She used to own her own business. She's been relegated to mother and chairman of Charlie's board, which is ostensibly kind of, I don't know, could have been seen as him doing through her what she's doing now on her own, like being both CEO and chairman. It's like, hey, I need you to sway the board so that I can do X, Y, or Z, which she's now just doing in her own capacity as both CEO and chairman, which is interesting. But what people are saying is she's trying to be a sideline when Charlie out of the picture. And again, on the right, nobody on the left cares. On the right, they're saying this, that she, that she was part of this.
Wow. That's
I'm sorry, were you saying something, Ryan?
No, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
I haven't thought that myself, but it's interesting. The right are the ones doing some.
They're actually saying it. So on the left, it did kind of come out. I think they said that Trump. I want to say, right as this was happening, the Epstein files came out, where we had the love letters between Epstein and Trump, and
love letters.
No, it was bad. It was really bad. It was just pretty much them sucking each other off, saying, "Oh my God, we're gonna have so many little girls tonight." It's like, I know, bro, so many, and that came out. And then the administration is just like shit in its pants. Like it was, oh my God. And then this happened. And then this thing with Kirk happened like 2 days later.
It's like
and so
little distraction.
Okay, so I'm sure there's like conspiracies. Yeah.
The left is like, this is sus. This is really sus. And then, and Trump is running around just smiling every time, like giggling like a schoolgirl every time, like the whole like notion of Charlie comes up. It's like, what are you expecting us to think? But of course, Trump can do nothing wrong. So on the right, it was Erika who orchestrated all of this because she wants to be the first.
Oh my Lord.
The past month has been a little nuts.
Yeah. That is kind of crazy. Hey, stranger things have happened, I'm sure, but that is a wild. That's a trip. That's a
I
trip.
wish Lil were here because I know that she's been. I've been watching all of this in passing because I think it's silly, but I know that she, she does a lot. Like a lot, in the news for news and editing and all this stuff. So I know that she would know more about the details than me. But it's been all of it's been nuts.
Slowly, and then change the subject. But those few seconds were enough to set off a media earthquake. From the nearly 2-hour podcast, netizens cut out exactly.
Look, it's already working. We look at the before and then the after. This is the number.
Sorry, you guys. Like, seriously.
Yeah, you're
turned it
probably
into a fuse. An anonymous account edited the audio, added dark background music, zoomed in on Rogan's gaze, and tagged the red text, "She knows." In just 24 hours, the clip reached more than 20 million views. Reaction videos, analysis, and theories sprung up like mushrooms. Headlines were everywhere. Is Erika Kirk hiding something? Joe Rogan is secretly revealing the truth? The question that sent shivers down America's spine. And like every online storm, it didn't
always
need proof,
revealing
just
the
suspicion.
truth.
Rogan's fans immediately defended their
Right.
idol. He was just asking a question. Don't twist his words. We have the right to be skeptical, but others were outraged. You're attacking a widow who lost her husband less than 3 weeks ago. From one statement, the world was divided into two camps. One side celebrated Rogan as someone who dared to tell the truth. The other side saw him as someone who exploited pain to gain views. And Erika Kirk, the woman who always avoided the camera, suddenly became the focus of every screen. Every frame of her.
Doing? They're like, Rogan is exploiting pain to gain views. Bitch, that's the entire right-wing model. You're suffering. You can't afford groceries. Well, this is the immigrants' fault, so we're gonna make them pay. Like, that's the whole thing.
Someone's got to suffer, and it can't be the rich folk.
It's literally what she's doing. She's like, I'm hurting. No one's hurting more than me. I have the biggest hurt, but that lets me empathize with you little people and all your hurts. Now I know what pain feels like, and I'm fit to lead this country's mob of rabble and pitchfork wielding. Never mind. Send me your money. Yeah, she's exploiting pain to gain views.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yep, same playing field.
At her husband's
And I think this just kind of goes on and on about like that. Like I said, the first 2 minutes are really like where they kind of go over like what's going on there, which is why I didn't want to go over the whole video. But yeah, because it's an AI video, it's just going around and around. But that was just the latest thing that had happened since we were talking about her. And it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah. We have discussed that for a while. We probably can. We're going to wrap up soon anyway. So I don't know that there's too much more, unless you guys have anything in particular. I don't think there's too much more to say about that situation, or at least watching videos. You know what I mean? I feel like it's kind of been done.
Yeah, I don't know.
How would you? I just keep asking myself. What I always do is ask myself, like, what would I do? What would I do in this situation? And I wouldn't be doing this. I do know that.
No.
I don't know what y'all would do, but I wouldn't be doing this.
See, I look at things a different way. I'm like, why is this person doing what they're doing? Their actions,
and the why, yes.
Yeah, they don't necessarily reveal a motive, but they can point in the general direction of maybe not their motive, but what their goal is. Assuming they're intelligent enough to plan what they're trying to do and aim it towards a goal they want to achieve, what goal do they think they're likely to hit with this course of action?
Make money?
Maybe it's just that simple.
It could be that simple.
Probably. There was a comment on that video about, that she used to be not very much in front of the camera, and now she was thrown into that. But like, she put herself out there. Like, you don't have to be. You don't have to be. Even if you're mourning, even if your husband was a public figure, you don't have to be the one to be the face for that.
Right. She
Yeah.
chose this. She chose to step up and be CEO because of the political backing she'd get from it, the sympathy, whatever. The vote by the board, I was trying to look up their specific bylaws. I did not find them, but they are a 501c3. The surviving board members, because Charlie was on the board too, voted unanimously. It wasn't just her giving herself the job. They
Charlie
all
was on the board. Okay. Yeah, they voted,
Yeah.
for her to be chair. And then I know they voted for unanimously for her to be CEO. But I assume that, I don't know, for me, just having always worked in nonprofits, I've never known someone to, I've known a couple of chairs to step down into the CEO role, but they had to step down. Like they couldn't be both the chair and the CEO. And so that's why I was wondering.
Oh, yeah.
But also,
I
assume that when they said unanimously she will be CEO, that meant she was giving up her chair role, but I am wrong.
Yeah, but also
that's what I thought
the
too.
director, the executive director is supposed to be a separate role, and the board is a check on what they do to make sure they're staying on mission.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Isn't that a conflict of interest? But never worked for a right-wing think tank, so clearly they work differently.
It probably depends on their bylaws and stuff.
Yeah, and Ember was saying that earlier. It's like it depends on how you set everything up.
Yeah, maybe I'm looking at things another way, because that being Charlie's company and her being his widow, she would still get something even if she wasn't in the spotlight. I don't mean,
Oh yeah,
she doesn't have to do that. She'll still get something, but she's greedy.
Yeah, I think so too. Because I mean, if you're a CEO, you don't have to be a spokesperson. They could put someone else as a spokesperson, but she still put herself on the spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wanted the whole thing.
Because if there's an
that was the
assistant, that
point.
person would be the one that would be speaking, not me.
Look at the brave widow carrying the torch forward.
Yeah, that's true.
I kind of feel like there's gonna be some craziness happen. I just don't feel like this is all going to go smoothly. I feel like there's going to be people fighting for more spotlight, or are unhappy or unsettled that she's the one leading the charge.
Charlie didn't have the charge. They're gonna. This isn't about. They're gonna pick on her because she's an outspoken woman, and she's either going to be able to hold the mantle, or she's going to have to concede it to a white man to move it forward. But the right is already trying to pick the next person that's going to step up. I've seen videos from people looking at different podcasters who went from having like my level of views, just, between like 300 and 700 views on every channel. And then in the last month, all of a sudden they have a couple thousand. And ostensibly it's because like the right is pumping money into these people trying to see who floats to the top.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if she was really the one that was going to hold Charlie's mantle, then I don't think we would. And it's not just one person. Like there were multiple people. So they're still looking. And again, he was not at the top. When people talked about grifters, it was more like, I know Nick Fuentes isn't like really big, like people don't talk about him a lot on the left, but like for that niche group of like just creepy, like slimy incels who's huge. Everybody on the right knows about him. Everybody knows about Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens. Oh God, I want to say bigger than like, I don't know. On the left, like you probably would have heard more about Matt Walsh and Steven Crowder than like Kirk was a meme, honestly. He's what people would bring up when you wanted to talk about like how bad the right's talking points were.
Like a
I don't think,
satire of
yeah,
conservatives, basically.
yes,
He's satire. Okay.
yeah.
I feel
He
that.
wasn't considered a threat on the left, which is why when they were like, "Oh, this is definitely a left winger," and I'm like, "Well, centrists don't do that," and like he wasn't. We just didn't think about him like that on the left.
He was
I don't know.
borderline irrelevant. He was
Yeah.
cover. Remember in what was it, 2016, Turning Point fused with Candace Owens' organization, and she faded into the background but remained a part of the organization. And her whole thing is every crazy conspiracy theory. She herself is a smokescreen. Look at the crazy thing Candace is saying today instead of what the Senate is doing. It's just, in Charlie's case, it was a form of respectability politics. It's I'm the good Christian who Constitution first, but also support the people shitting on the Constitution. It's just cover. It's just propaganda.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel like the only reason I had known about him is because of the way that us lefties, or whatever you want to call it, would make fun of his speeches or his
That's what I'm saying. That's who he was.
Debates, because I was like, oh, okay, well, he don't seem like somebody I'm worried about. Like, of course, I don't like his rhetoric. I don't enjoy. I don't want people out there spewing that kind of hatred. But for me, it wasn't such a worry.
Nobody was worried. Nobody was worried about Kirk. Nobody thought. I'm still kind of surprised that this guy thought he was worth putting down. It just
burn.
Well, I mean, seriously, I mean that's what happened, right?
Yeah, you're right. You are so right.
I don't understand. I still don't understand it in my head. I'm like, why this guy? Like he was such a meme. So I mean, it just the left is. I don't know. Like,
Turning Point started because somebody saw him, some rich dude, right? Saw him speaking somewhere or comment somewhere, and gave him an influx of cash. It wasn't like he built this off of his own back and muscle and ability to speak.
No, just like what they're doing to the up and coming Kirks. Just like most of them actually are being backed by somebody. Like they're not like us.
And
we're
true for all of them, right?
All of
like
them, we're depending on the kindness of each other. They're being backed by millionaires and billionaires. Like they're not. I mean, they're begging for cash, but like the reason that they could stay home, like if all of their followers stopped following them, ostensibly the billionaires would too, but like they don't need them for the cash.
Yeah, the Turning Point gets $86 million at least last year from anonymous donors, but they do have to file that IRS paperwork, and they're loosely speaking fossil fuel billionaires. Prager, his organization PragerU. Remember, Dennis Prager was just a fucking podcaster too, until he got $500 million from the Koch brothers to build a propaganda organization.
Man.
And Brent just talked about it. I'm trying to get it my phone. Lord.
Well, what was Brent saying a lot over here?
Hold on. I'm trying to find the last one. Hold on. Can somebody please just link the Epstein's file, please? And that's one thing that Charlie did talk about. Bring the Epstein files out. He talked about that. That's the one thing that he did talk about.
No. At first he was until his last stance was reneging on that.
He was flip-flopping a little bit.
No, his very last stance was I trust my president. And that
so he changed his tune.
That was his last stance because Trump was telling the media to let it go. And he was like, I'm just going to trust my president. And I remember
Wow.
the last thing I remember Kirk for was that flip-flop there, where they said that he had been one of the staunchest advocates for releasing the files back when everybody thought it was just Bill and Hillary Clinton that were in them. But then when Trump was like, no, we're not releasing them, shut up about it, Kirk was like, okay, now let's trust the president. And that was, not very long before his passing. And the right was livid.
Listen, in my opinion, I feel like he's going to follow the money or the support. Like, whatever is, that's what the turning point. That's what's turning his point is wherever the freaking money is.
Wherever the money is.
I mean, it seemed like he was maybe possibly turning on the support that he was getting from Israel, but that could be debated as well, possibly. So who
That's my favorite conspiracy is all the other stuff notwithstanding. The day it happened, Israel makes a Twitter post saying, we didn't do it. No one asked.
Not it.
Just that way. Not it. 1, 2, 3, not
no
it.
goes on me. Definitely was not
but Candace Owens won't let them live that down.
Why does the lady protest so much, I wonder?
No, Candace Owens has been just propagating that narrative. It was Israel. It was Israel. It was Israel, like nonstop.
Yeah.
Since his passing, that before he was in the ground, she was saying that. I don't know. If Candace Owens says it, I'm more likely to not believe it, but we don't know. Shooter's not talking.
One of these days, she's going to be right about something, and all of our brains will literally explode. It'll be apocalyptic levels of brain goo everywhere.
It's like MTG every once in a while having a really smart talking point. You're like, wait, what the hell just happened? What timeline?
I know, like whiplash. Like, where
it happens every once in a while, every so often.
She had been a supporter of the Epstein files. I'm not sure where she stands on it now because I don't follow her, but I know she had been for a long time.
I think she still is. I think she's still the only thing that one of the things that she's done, which I don't understand, and I don't think she's even explained it, is the whole she still voted for the big beautiful bill. So she did.
She's a capitalist.
Platforming her is to me very silly because you just don't. It's a toss up what you're going to get with her.
All right, folks, rational? I gotta scoot. I have to get the next show ready.
Oh yeah, we have to. Yeah, I will be meeting you there.
Hell yeah!
What's your topic today, Amber?
Yeah, tell us your topic, Ember, and where people can find you before you go, please.
Yeah, I'm Ember at Better Than Ember. I do a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of shows. All my links on betterthanember.com. But the YouTube channel, Better Than Ember, we're doing Hot Topic in just a couple of minutes. Today, we're going back to the 1950s to find out how the boomers learned all their life skills. It was because people told them what to do in everything. It's fucking wild. You'll love it. Join us in just a few minutes.
Yes, we will meet everybody over there. AJ, Kelly, Maya, you guys want to tell people where they can find you real quick, or
at Maya Atkinson? No, well done.
Okay, I guess I'll start. My channel is called Ways to Human, and I have a show coming up tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central, with Felicia, and we're gonna talk about.
Great.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. We're going to talk about ADHD, science, technology, a whole bunch of tangents and stuff. Then the next one will be, I think, the 21st with Eli, and we're going to talk about space stuff. So fun stuff. Oh, and I'm going to be on Misinterpretations channel. Okay, she was on my channel last Friday, and I'm going to be on hers. I think it's the 28th. Yeah.
Excellent.
Great.
Thank you. Kelly.
Oh, I'm next. Okay, so I started my new channel and I had my first video yesterday. So what I'm gonna do is right now, well, I can spotlight Michigan atheists. So at my next guest next week, 1 o'clock. So right after Hot Topics, I'm going to be interviewing Kelly Laughlin from the ACA. And then
Oh,
a week after that, I will be interviewing I don't know what day we haven't planned everything. I'm going to be interviewing the Michigan Atheist president, Anthony Greenblatt, and talking about things in Michigan Atheists and stuff like that. So those are the two things that I have coming up. Maybe other things will come in the near future. So that's what's going on with me in
all
my
right, you
YouTube
guys.
life.
Yes, YouTube Life. You're now live streaming. You're going to be putting out some videos. So please make sure that and it's Detroit Atheist Queen. That's the channel.
Yes,
Okay,
that's the
excellent.
channel. Yes, you
I
can find it in
do
the description
believe.
of this video.
Yes, I do believe that they are in the description. Thank you to
Shipping.
Ember for always handling the business backstage. Truly appreciate you. Ladies, it was awesome to have you here. Y'all know where to find me. I'm here Monday through Friday, and I'm also Ryan Calltastic on YouTube. Thank you, amazing people. I loved today's show. It was very insightful. You guys always bring something to the table, and I'm just so thankful to be friends with these
And I
people.
will say
Yeah.
this. I thank
Love ya.
you. I'm glad Maya you was able to come on because we've been missing you the last couple of
I
shows.
know we haven't
So
seen
thank
you,
you
so
for
I'm glad
coming.
you're
I'm
here
glad you
today.
came on. I was
Yeah.
glad you came.
I'm always glad to be here.
All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.